what I could see down there at Area 15. And so hopefully that will be coming up this coming week. But I also wanted to capture the 747 that they hauled here from Burning Man. And I thought that was really, really cool, but I didn't get to see it. I guess it's supposed to be outside somewhere in the center of things, they said, but yeah, I didn't get to did not get to see it. So here is the front of Rick Harrison's Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, the G&S pawn shop, I guess. Right there. Really cool stuff. If you've watched the History Channel and seen that show, that is the location. So if you wanted to walk between the Strip and Fremont Street, this is the area you would be walking through. I would not advise it, and I certainly would not advise it in July and August. That would be miserable. Yeah, Lamanda. Yeah, it's they have a lot of like really expensive souvenirs in there though. Oh, you're talking about the 747? Yeah, because I saw some pictures online in the news and stuff. It was really, really cool to see that 747. It would be even better if they had the old livery on it, but I'm not even sure what airline it was last with. We do, Tobin. Yeah, it's like we're a dumping ground here for Burning Man. But I mean, some of it's pretty cool though, right? Like the praying mantis. That's a pretty cool feature from Burning Man. They're outside Container Park. There's a Can-Am over there on the other side of the street. Yes, Robert, so they're supposed to be putting in a 747 that that was used out at Burning Man, which is that huge festival that they have out northeast of Reno at the Black Rock Desert way out there. And it's an enormous party out there, like every Labor Day weekend pretty much. And they had a 747 out there. They took it apart and relocated it down here. So now it's at Area 15. So we come up here to Fremont Street. I think it's the corner over there, and there is the Fremont Street Experience. Nell Cortez over here. Oh, we got music playing. That's gonna be a problem. Ogden Avenue right here. And there is the Lucky Cuss, which Tobin told me about this week. It's no longer there, right? I think you said a Lucky Cuss Motel is no longer there. And the Normandy Motel, that sign right there, it says Elvis slept here in the median, was designed by the same woman who designed the Welcome to Las Vegas sign back in the day. Yeah, Robert, that's going to be cool to see. I was just there last weekend and I did a drive-by or drive around there or whatever. Couldn't see it. So I don't know where they're hiding it, but I guess it's supposed to be in the center of everything. I don't know how it works. I know that you have to pay in order to get into almost every attraction out there. But there were a lot of people walking around out there. I need to actually take a weekend and go out there and figure out how it works. Because they have the Illuminarium. I'm not, Lamanda. No, I just really enjoy history. I love, you know, the whole story behind things and how we got to where we are today and learning from the mistakes of the past, which is something that not everyone does nowadays, which is unfortunate. Because we could certainly all use lessons from the past, right, to help us not make the same mistakes that occurred. Nice, Lamanda. Yeah, I love history. I wasn't into it when I was a kid, unfortunately, but oh, I can't get in here. You got it blocked. So that was the Mob Museum right there. Shoot, I just passed right by it. Mob Museum right there. But this is downtown Las Vegas here, Binion's Hotel and Casino. The again with the perks, the parking is free with validation, but good luck getting that parking validated. Oh, it is. That's right. You said that, but they relocated the sign. Okay, that's right. Thank you, Tobin. Yes. Yeah, they relocated the sign. That's right. Main Street Station parking here. I don't want to go through that. And Sam Boyd's California Hotel and Casino here, which is not on Fremont Street. It's located right there, so it's just off of it, but located on the other side of Ogden there from the Circa. And again, WrestleMania kind of be here next weekend. That's gonna be huge. There's gonna be a lot of people here for that. And then I think the weekend after that is the NFL draft. And that's almost always, Lamonda, those, like, I used to really enjoy the History Channel, and then they started to do too much of the reality show stuff, and I don't know, some of it it was almost forced and contrived, right? Like, you could tell the producers are like, come on, let's make this more exciting, guys. And all that, you know, developing this faux drama and all that. But I'm like, well, history doesn't really need that. There's enough. Yes, Tobin, absolutely. And ironically enough, we're on Stewart Avenue right now, Tobin. Speaking of Helen Stewart. Hey, Critter Bones, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here, man. Very cool. Make this right onto Main Street here, just because I have a little time before I want to be down on Fremont, and I wanted to show you guys. So you just saw, that's Fremont Street right there, and this is Main Street, and you come just north of downtown here, and we've done a lot of videos up and down here, but I've never done this on a live stream, so I thought I might try it tonight. Show you guys Main Street USA or Main Street Las Vegas in here, because it is really eye-opening, in my humble opinion, to come down here. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. It really helps us recommend us to other viewers and to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voices to other folks. So yeah, $385,000 for the new superintendent. Wonder what kind of genius plans they have to help elevate education here. San Antonio, nice. Very cool. I've never been. I bet that Austin was the closest I got down there. I actually wanted to try and drive down there, but I was taking a training for work at the time, and I didn't really have the time to drive down to San Antonio from Austin. But and I'm a huge sports nut, so I wanted to get down there and see the Spurs arena, but yeah, I couldn't do it. So this is Washington Avenue here. Over here on the left is Nuwu Cannabis. Nuwu means the people in the Paiute Indian language. Shout out to Tobin for helping me learn that. Oh God, it's all the cannabis shop here is all full. The drive-thru is all full over there. Let's see if we can see some prices here. $98.55 for Cool cigarettes, a carton. $54.15 for some generic. Oh, and they've got the Paiute police out there. So over here on the left, you'll see a lot of the folks, and we got some police activity up here on the left too. And they've got a marshal here too. I'm not sure what's going on there though. So this is in very close proximity to downtown Las Vegas. And so when you guys are watching the live streams, especially down on Fremont, or even if they're not live, but if you're watching folks down on Fremont, and then you'll notice some of these folks that will kind of mingle in with the crowd and stuff. And they'll just start up conversations with you. You won't realize, but they'll just kind of start up conversations, and then they'll ask you for money. We saw that happen the other night with JoJo, Late Nights with JoJo the Squirrel. He some guy came up to him and just kind of randomly started talking to him. And the guy had a dog with him. And JoJo's a huge animal lover. So, I'm trying to keep the sun out of this, but this is the Salvation Army along with some other places out here. Community assistance centers out here, but these folks, this is where they live. So yeah, so JoJo, the guy ended up asking him for some money, and JoJo's like, oh, all right. He gave it to him, but he's like, you better use that to feed the dog. And the guy's like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. I sure hope he used it to feed the dog. But again, these folks will mingle in with a lot of the folks, the tourists and stuff down there, and you won't really know until they. I'm not sure what the fire trucks and police are doing up there on the overpass. That's the overpass over the 15. Very sad. Yes. Good job, Snakebit. Thank you. Yes. I love JoJo. He's a really, really cool guy. Does some really funny videos. I love watching his videos. So there's the Salvation Army right there on the right. Cruising, yes. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys this live because this is, I do a lot of videos in this area, but to do it live, I've never done, so. And I wonder, you know, how many, it's like Tobin said in a comment on a previous video, I think he said something like the true boulevard of broken dreams or something to that effect, he said, Tobin. Right on, it's absolutely true. Is that Green Day that sang that song? Yes, Lamanda, absolutely. So I know that, like, and Obi-Wan knows this too. Jeremy Reed, when he did his LA stuff, have to do like 10 miles an hour as we drive by the cops because of the state law mandating that. But I can't tell what's going on. They just have a lot of people there.